photos and videos of people who are like last year in June, July, people who have been killed by police. What does that make you feel, even just as a Kenyan? People who are unarmed.
You know, Mr. Mwangi, the business of the police, first of all, is not to kill anybody. And I've indicated there before that our business is to protect the rights and freedoms of the people. So if such things happen, for example, that is an area that requires some very, very, very serious investigations so that we get to understand what is it that happened, what is it that led into that particular, action to be carried out by the concerned officer. So our business, as I have said, is only to operate within the law and to protect the rights and freedoms of the people. And that's why whenever you see such a picture, of course, you get so much concerned. What is it that could have happened, yeah? And for us, we allow others to have a look at that and advise, including the IPO and the rest, yeah? So that we can be able to get the correct, position of exactly what really transpired to lead into that.
In retrospect, do you feel that the police would have handled the protesters differently?
Mr. Mwangi, Article 37 of our laws guides very well and is very, very clear on all those issues. And if we follow the law, all of us, the protesters, the officers should actually be there to guide the protesters so that they can be able to, to protest, and because that is allowed by the law, yeah? But now, when there is a breach of the same law, now it becomes difficult, yeah, to distinguish between the law of protest and criminal activities. And that is where now the problem sets in, yeah? Otherwise, our laws are very, very clear of what should happen. That if you want to protest, there are the procedures that are supposed to be followed.
So do you think it should have been done different?
No, and the police are there, even to ensure that the protesters are also well protected, and the other road users, for example, are also well guided on the areas that they can be able to use. Those are the the law of protests, and the law there guides very, very well. But when now things goes outside the frameworks of the law, that is something different altogether.
So do you feel police should have handled it differently, in hindsight?
My take of the handling of what happened then, yeah, probably our officers could have done much better than that. But we must also remember that I have clearly indicated that training is a key component at all times, because as we continue to train our officers, they even become much better.
If you were to say the performance of the service, what would you rate yourselves? We talked